so alive, so much just to work at it. Brakes lock, tyres. Oh, see what I mean there about the brakes locking? Hey guys, Adrian Racing here, back today with another video. Now, this week I was looking for things to race on iRacing, and IMSA is, well, at Laguna Seca, so that's being swept under the carpet and not touched with a 1 million foot barge pole. ESS at Hockenheim, nah, pretty boring. But then I noticed that LMP2 Fixed is out in Le Mans. Now, for those who have watched my channel before, I'm a big fan of the LMP2 in iRacing, and a big fan of racing out Le Mans. In fact, we took part in the 24 Hours of Le Mans in iRacing earlier this season in the LMP2. And I've done a little bit of testing. While the fixed setup isn't the best, it would be fun nonetheless. So I thought I would jump on and sign up. So I've just gone out and done qualifying, which went badly. I got a 0x in the Porsche curves both races, but I didn't actually have a valid lap. But I was actually kind of hoping that I would start at the back anyway. So yes, we'll be starting last on the grid, or in fact I think maybe second to last. I'll put the full results up here. And yeah, hopefully just sort of making our way through the field and see what position we can get here. So it is a 20-minute race, probably about 6 laps here at Le Mans. No pit stops, nothing like that, just full out racing, 20 minutes. I'm looking forward to it, so without further ado, let's jump onto the track, and I'll see you there. So just before we jump onto track quickly, just to let you guys know that I currently have a referral code for the Majors Setup shop over on iRacing. So if you wish to purchase any setups from the Majors Garage, then hit the link below, and it will help me out as well as letting you go in and get some of the great Majors Garage setups that they have over there. But chilling over, back to the video. Alright, so pace car is off. 20-minute race about to commence here at the Circuit de la Sarre. I'm not really sure what to expect from this far back on the grid. Only 13 drivers have actually gridded up, and we are 12th of them. The one behind has just also gone onto the grass, which is definitely the ascending line that you need to be taking. Let's just hope that we get a decent getaway. Hope they go single file through the chicane as well, because otherwise shenanigans could go on. But I am looking forward to getting into these races. Any racing at Le Mans is going to be good. Definitely one of my favourite circuits. And in this P2, the fixed set isn't the best setup in the world, not going to lie. Found that out in quali pretty quickly. But we make do with what we've got. Everyone's in the same boat. That's why I love the fixed setup racing. And it's green, 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 and away we go. Oh, bonk the floor for good measure. And we are racing here at Le Mans. So let's try and get our place back that we just lost, being too cautious on the start. Really hope we didn't give ourselves floor damage by bumping over that curve there. If so, this is going to be a bit of a struggle. Now let's see if everyone remembers cold tyres.
Stay on the right.
Mostly, yes. No one has gone off at the Dunlop chicane on the first lap. I've got to slow down though, because that's not the best place to actually cut across. Take that nice and early, and then try and see if we can try and get a decent run out onto the Mulsanne straight. Come on, slow down, clear off. There we go. Professional start to the race right there. A bit of a slow exit, but we're going to have a nice little tow here as he's got to slow down, so get that tow. See if we can try and catch up to the pack up ahead. We're a couple of seconds behind right now, but I'm sure there'll be a couple of places we can gain. Either shenanigans up ahead, or just actually being quick. I know, it's a shocker. I'm not usually the one to be doing that. Right, Mulsanne 1, pick up braking point. Oh, little snap on entry. Had to move the brake bias back a bit to try and counter some of the understeer that's on this set. Really likes to plow on the fixed setup. We gained half a second though on Southfield and Dominic up ahead as they're too wide heading down Mulsanne 2. A little bit of a gap then to the pack ahead, but they're they're about 3 or 4 wide up ahead into the second chicane. Pick our braking point just before the 100-meter mark. Nice and heavy on the brakes. Slow car up ahead. Oh, sneak up the inside, nicely done, avoid the accident, and we've gained yet another half a second. More yellow flags up ahead. What's going on? Is that just people coming across the side of the track? I think it might be. No, we're just starting to get a little bit of a hint of a tow here. Although they're all towing off of each other. Now, Mulsanne corner, brake just before this right-hand curb. Not too hard on the brakes, quite easy to lock up as you're turning and braking at the same time. Bit eager on throttle on exit, but we get a decent getaway nonetheless. Now, the big run down to Indianapolis. They're all sort of slipstreaming each other up there. There's not really a lot I can do from this far back. But, hopefully, if they all start fighting up ahead, that should bring us back into play. So, Indianapolis, brake nice and early. Wait, there we go. They're too wide. He's going to make the move. Does he make it stick? Yes, he does. Oh, we plough on. Might have to move the brake bias back even further. Just one more notch. And now Arnage. And look, just like that, we've caught up. Nice. Half a second gap now. That's a nice looking car as well up there from Dominic, but that's besides the point. So we can try and get a better look at the front of this car, shall we? So, Porsche curves. This car struggles in the Porsche curves, just a little bit, despite the downforce. The set, again, is just understeer central. So turn it in, and especially in the dirty air as well. Big lift for this left-hander. 5th gear, and then just dab with the brakes, try and get it turned in. Big lift for this right-hander, just hug the inside curb. Then straight back to the left as early as possible. Run over that inside. Don't run over the outside curb, you will get another slowdown. Which I've already experienced this race. And now into the Ford chicane for the first time. Just balance it through with the throttle heaps to keep the car stable. And just like that, first lap is completed and we've already caught back up to the pack. So, we're already, what, 4 minutes into the race? Probably going to be about 5 or 6 laps, so not too long. Going to ease off here. Looks like they're about to get a bit scrappy up ahead. Might be able to think about moves. He locks up and has to take to the escape for a... Please don't come back on the circuit. Car right, but he should have a slowdown. Yes, he does. Slots in behind us. Nicely done. Position gained through no skill of our own. They're the ones you love to take. Try and get a better run through Mulsanne this time. Maybe even take Salvador on the run up to the first Mulsanne chicane. He goes wide. That could be a slowdown. Don't think it will be though. But we've got a nice little toe here. So once again, 6th gear. And now we're gaining. In the slipstream, got to pick our moment to pull out. He tries to go defensive, but he leaves us the inside. Still there on the inside. How late do we dare leave it to brake just for the 100? Nice and heavy on the brakes. And we get it slowed down nicely and get a decent exit as well. Textbook maneuver. Nicely done. Right, Ricciardo next. 1.8 seconds to him, but we do have to watch. Possibly, he's going to have the slipstream here in the mirrors. He's going to be gaining. Is he going to think about a move? He's thinking about it. Oh no, he's backed off. I think he's just biding his time, waiting for a better opportunity. Down 2nd gear. Turn it in. There we go. Nicely done. Trying to run over that, past those dotted dashed white lines on the exit there. It's just landmines. The car will be launched into space. Elon Musk style. Alright, already up to what's probably going to be 8th place. As they're scrapping up ahead too wide into Mulsanne corner. That's a bold one. Oh, car did not want to slow down there for Mulsanne corner. And that leaves us vulnerable on exit from probably both Salvador and possibly Dominic as well. He's going to have the toe off of the number 13. Gives us a little bit of time to the guys ahead. And here he comes. We're going to just take the inside. If he wants to overtake us into Indy, he's got to have the cannolis for it. Is he going to think about it? He's not going to think about it. We've got to brake nice and early because this car does not stop into Indy. Down 2nd gear, turn it in nice and early. Use the camber of the corner on the inside. It can sort of pull the car in. Oh, Arnage. That nearly took us out there. Nice, a bit of time gained. And once again, we're already up to the Porsche curves for the 2nd time. Track temp for 35.6 as well. Not terrible for Le Mans, but definitely not what you want. That doesn't help the understeer. Got a bit of more clear air this time, less dirty air to hold us back. Can we maybe take this left down the flat? Yes, we can. Very nicely done. This one, definitely not. Fourth gear for this right-hander. Just feeling the tyres scrubbing away there. Nicely done. And get a decent exit as well. Alright, what's the gap to the rest of the pack like? Not really sure. Can't really see him up ahead. Try and get a nice line through the forward chicanes. Down to first gear. Nicely done. Alright, so we've got this red car up ahead of Sarahan. And then Ricardo. Little gap to Benjamin. And the yellow and black up ahead of Benjamin. Possibly on for a top 4 hit. Oh, that was a bit skittish into Dunlop chicane there. Before we head down the hill, down the S's. We can have a good run through. We might be in chance of a little bit of a slipstream along the Mulsanne Straight, which would definitely help us out. Oh, he's off in the barriers. He's off in the barriers. He's on the grass. Is he going to collect it up? He does. And that's the yellow and black of Ricardo. He says, sorry, no worries, mate. I wasn't the one that you hit. Got a nice little run out on him, though. Oh, he's cut back in very wildly behind us there, the number 1 car as well. Oh, we're maxing out, we're maxing out. Is he going to think about making a move on us back here? Last of the late breakers, very nicely done. Now, the cursed Glickenhaus LMP2 livery is up next. Although saying that, we're going to have to defend here from Ricardo. He's going to have the run. There's not really a lot I can do about it. They're just going to accept it, lose the position, and then maybe think probably move into Indy would probably be my best bet. Maybe not Mulsanne corner, so we're just going to hold back here. Oh, brakes slightly locked up there. Just managed to collect it up. Car squirming all over the place on throttle. Love this LMP2. So alive. So much just to work at it. Brakes locked. Tyres just understeer. The throttle is just an oversteer button. You've really got to be concentrating driving this car. That's why I love it. Oh, see what I mean there about the brakes locking? Nearly ploughing into the back of Ricardo there. That's definitely held us back, and already we're 10 minutes into the race. That's definitely going to set us back a little bit on our hunt for possibly a top 5. But they're too wide up ahead. That's going to slow them down if they're going to be too wide into Indy, which is what it looks like. And he makes the move. Very nicely done, to be fair. And that's a better run for Indianapolis for me. And we've got time gained once again. Oh, little lock up from the Glickenhaus livery ahead of us. Decent exit, but now we're going to have the dirty air for the Porsche curves. There we go, 10 minutes to go. We're already halfway through. Looking like it's going to be a 6-lap race. Leaders definitely just cleared off. We've got these 2 up ahead and then another 2 ahead of them. Oh, the ploughing on this car is just ridiculous. That's a lot of grass on the inside. Come on, please turn, car. Please turn. Nice, nice. That's probably the best I can get out of the car in this lap. To the full chicane. Again, just balancing it through with the throttle helps to keep the car somewhat stable. And there we go. Not a bad lap time either, despite the shenanigans going on. We've got a night. We should have a nice little tow here as well, which is definitely what we need around Le Mans. Oh, the Glick locks up. He locks up into turn 1. It's like Le Mans all over again. Ah, that's going to slow us down though. It's like the 2021 Le Mans all over again. Glickenhaus is locking up into the Dunlop chicane. Except there was no Toyotas for them to take out. And we get a nice run, and now we're going to have the tow. There we go. Now we're going to be gaining. Feeling that you can just feel the car just starting to push. There we go. Now we're gaining. Now we're gaining. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. Bouncing off the limiter.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Nicely done. Late on the brakes, and now Maxime has had some sort of moment that like possibly a slowdown. But here comes the Glickenhaus. We're just going to sit middle of the road. He's got to go one way. He takes the inside. We're going to give him the room. Be nice and fair. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Damn it, I gave him too much room there. Oh, and then we just slide across the surface there. Car just did not want to bite. Damn it, I need to be in the slipstream with Maxime, really. For defense and for attack. Is he going to think about the move here? He's going to go to the outside. That's bold.
Clear.
Oh, I don't think we're going to be in the slipstream with Maxime for very long. Maxime has had a little bit of a moment. And that's a place for us. But now we're definitely going to be vulnerable from the number 12 behind. Okay, I'm just going to sit on the outside. Let you have it. We're not taking the outside the white lines. If you want it, you're going to have to go around the outside at Indy. Do we fight this? Yeah, we'll fight this.
Still there. Clear on the
Easy
line.
defense. Nicely done, nicely done. You can flash me all you want, mate. That was perfectly fair defending. Right, little bit of a gap now to Ricciardo, and then Benjamin, possibly a top 4 still to come. 6 minutes to go, so 2 more laps. We can have a good run through here. We could possibly even have a top 5. That's what we want. Still aiming for that P4, still think it could be possible. Oh, the ploughing is horrendous. There we go, there we go. Got a nice little gap now between me and the number 12 behind. Through the Ford chicane, there we go. A little bit squirrel in exit, but we gain a couple of attempts. Ricciardo ahead. And we put a few tenths between me and Sarahan as well. Right. Dunlop chicane, let's get this perfect. That's not perfect. Crap.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Come on, slow down. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Perfect. I spoke too soon there into Dunlop chicane, didn't I? Luckily, I think we might be safe from the toe. Although Sarahan is 0.5, 0.4. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be a close fight between the two of us, I think, for the rest of this race. Don't quite think the top 5 is going to be possible if we keep having to scrap the number 12. 300, 200. Rears really kicking out now. Nicely done, nicely defended. I've got to bring all my defensive powers out now. Make this car as wide as possible, Alonso style. Here he comes, he's in the slipstream. He's in the slipstream, he's going to pull out. No, he's not. Thinks better of it, fair enough. Probably not the best chicane to make the move into. Oh no! Car's just slid wide. Absolutely nothing I can do about it there. I'm going to let him have the position into Mulsanne corner, I think. So then we can get the position back going into Indy. Yeah, that's probably going to be our best bet. So let's brake a little bit earlier. He's got the run.
Car right, clear.
Let him have that. Play it tactically instead of just focusing on pure pace. There we go. And now we're going to have the run into Indy. And then keep him behind in the Porsche curves. Probably won't go quite according to plan. He's going to force us to the outside. This is what he tried on me last lap. The question is, can he defend? Am I passed? I'm passed. I'm passed. I'm clear. It gives us the position, actually. As long as we don't go wide onto the gravel, which we don't. Just going to possibly think about hanging around the outside at Arnage. Going to take the inside away. Very nicely done. Take the racing line. Perfectly executed. Just one more lap to try and defend from Sarahan now. Definitely lost any chances at P5 or a P4. Unless Benjamin and Ricardo have some sort of moment together, but I don't quite think they're going to be close enough on each other. It's just going to be a defending game now between me and the number 12. We should have white flag when we cross the line. It should mean one more lap to go. Through the chicane, down to third gear. Oh, bit of understeer on entry. Oh, that is a poor run. That is a poor run through there. There's the white flag. So this is the last lap. Can we keep the 6th place? That is the question. As long as I don't make any mistakes, we should be fine. But that pesky old problem with the slipstream is going to come into play. Oh, car all over the place through the Dunlop chicane. Down the S's. Just line of least resistance through there. Nice and smooth on the steering. Oh, understeer. Car really not wanting to grip now. Cook the tyres a bit as well, which does not help. Nice and early and a throttle out of there. But here he comes. He's got the toe. Where is he? 0.3. Oh, he's going to have us here. Or is he going to try and play it tactically as well, like we did? Is he possibly going to wait for Indy? He is. He's thinking about it. This is going to be a game of tactics as well as pace. This is an interesting little fight we got at the moment. Oh, I thought he was going to try and put one up the inside there. That would have been a bit of a cheeky one. I think he might have just locked up though. Come on, half a lap to go. Thought he was going to try and send one there, I was going to say. That's it's not the best place for a move, mate. However, it has given us a bit of breathing room. No mistakes now, no mistakes. Still got to be pushing though. Nice line through there, very nice line through there. We actually gain a couple of attempts as well. We could be clear, we could be clear. Just focus on our braking zones now. Mulsanne Corner and Indy are the two big ones that we're going to possibly have problems at. We get through Mulsanne well. And we've got a couple of attempts extra. I think we could be having him here. There we go, up to 6th gear once again. Good on fuel as well. Don't know why it's saying I need to add about half a litre. The fuel to add's having just a bit of a moment at the moment. Indianapolis. Don't lock up the brakes, don't run into the gravel. Just a little bit of dirt thrown up. Arnage, no locking up. Nicely done. Just the Porsche curbs to go now. That was a pretty fun race, if I do say so myself. Some actually interesting battles there. And Sarahan and me were taking it pretty tactically as well, which is different to see, instead of just sort of all-out pace. And then we get to the Porsche curves and the car just plows. Oh, I thought I was going to hit that wall there. Oh, hoopy understeer. Yeah, I think Sarahan's definitely given up now. 2.5 seconds is the gap. Steven just trying to have one last fun run through the 4 chicanes. Oh, or not, or not. Or not. Or we mess it up for good measure. And there we go. Across the line. P6, not bad, given we qualified in 13th place. Whoa, hello. Not bad at all. That was actually a pretty fun race. So there we are, a pretty fun race if I do say so myself. Any racing at Le Mans is going to be great, and in the P2 even greater. Pretty interesting as well with the little battles with the number 12 and the Glickenhaus livery. Tactical battles between who's going to be in the slipstream where, and some pretty strong defending on my part as well into Indianapolis. But yeah, that was a pretty fun video to make, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, really appreciate it if you hit that like button, subscribe if you want to as well. We recently hit over 100 subscribers, so thank you very, very much for that. Working our way on now here, maybe even 150, which would be pretty cool. Also, go follow me on Twitch if you want to see me go live with some more iRacing content and various other games that I plan on streaming over there. All that's left for me to say is thank you for watching, have a really awesome rest of your day, and yeah, see you on the next one. See you later, guys.